The more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards that maybe he should be a carry centaur. Maybe that is the
Is
one
it?
other three. Yeah, but I have not seen people do it too much. Either way, I mean, whichever of these three heroes is a carry, it is going off the beaten path, doing something very unique.
Oh, Monkey was left in, huh? Last pick Monkey
Wait,
King for Team Liquid.
He was still in the pool. I
thought he was banned.
I completely spaced that he was not actually removed. Boxy was spotted by the Watcher. I think they're going to be very careful. Zakali is not going to walk too close here.
Satanic comes to get a few free hits onto Saberlight. They're going to turn onto Ducalis, though.
How free
Blood
is it?
grenade. And the Fiery Spirits, the Hawk tags him under the Ice Shards and this Ancient Apparition. He's going to be the first blood for Team Liquid. Insania, he gets the last.
Yeah. A fantastic start here, CS-wise.
Yeah, I looked into the top left corner of my screen as well. Bottom lane, a bit of a kickoff here onto Insania, and that final bit of damage from DM nets them the kill.
Gets to the boots and bottle, no talisman. You're pretty fine.
Oh, Saberlight. Dead up at top. It looks like they went a bit aggressive onto Satanic. But Ducalis able to help him turn around and Beastmaster dead.
Since the Tidebringer is so good at killing off the boars, you can't rely on them as much. Foxy wants to catch the AA. Beautiful shards.
They're right on top of him. Warslow coming. Torrent trying to help out Ducalis, but there's no escape. A more difficult time having to kind of dance around and skirt the edges of the lane. Dragging his way back to the Sven as top lane. AA dead. Bit of a dive there from Liquid with
they
this
want more.
pretty big creep wave, right? They're onto Satanic. He'll throw the Torrent, but they both dodge it. Double
boar slow.
on the Kunkka, and Boxy with some spells coming back off cooldown momentarily. Satanic, I think, knows he's dead. He's just trying to get as much as he can before falling. And there we go, a killing spree for the Tusk, while Insania does die bottom. Sablight's fine up here. So when do we expect movement out of this mid lane? Is it going to be Puck moving first to try and coil and react? Is it Monkey King jumping across to find something?
Monkey is dominating lane so hard, he doesn't want to leave. But look top, Phoenix behind them. They're going for the AA first.
Yeah, Ducalis just completely caught, hands down. Now the shards and a snowball over towards Satanic, but with Tinker's arrival, looks like the March the Machines cuts everything short.
Still not the best catch, so obviously they can just turn and...
Very good. We even see Ancient Apparition now going bottom, doesn't want to play top, but that means he doesn't have TP to come up here. So Satanic completely stranded, nice snowball dodge on the Torrent, and allows him to gap close on the Tinker. A bonus kill thanks to Boxy's skill gets them 2 for nothing. Awkward lane swap. You know, Ducalis obviously doesn't want to stay top. He's being dominated by these snowballs. As mid lane, a coil from no one. 9 class and Ducalis arriving to this Monkey King. Another snowball, but it's back into the March of the Machines. Bryle, he's got the Wukongs out. Stampede is there. The Monkey King's still alive, standing his ground and fighting. Picks up a double kill before dying. No one will jaunt away from everything else.
Yeah, this is not what you want if you play Karakunka. Obviously, Karakunka not played that much, but you don't want to be jungling. They gotta go on Monkey here, as they had vision on him for a long time.
Yeah, coil Torrent, but another snowball save. Where's he going? Stands his ground, still going to get snapped by the cold feet, and in comes the boat. Monkey King, he's down and out. Yeah, DM just trying to cut waves and find additional bits of farm. Boxy and Saberlight here, they've walked right past the Tinker, looking for this Kunkka who's still trying to farm jungle. Gets out of Torrent before dying immediately. They've got a Stampede ready as well. They'll have to pop it to get Satanic out of here. And now it's Liquid who have gone a step too far. No one has rotated, counteracts the gank, because it tips onto Saberlight now as Boxy barely TP's home.
Yeah, they have timings they're waiting for. They are gonna make a move onto Centaur, who has been otherwise undisturbed down here. He has Blade Mail and Vanguard.
He's large, and there's an Ice Blast coming. Centaur down to 600, 300 dead, but look at that turnaround. Bryle and Boxy gone.
Ace?
No one's come in as Mickey is about half health, but Beastmaster's arrival is going to signal the end of that fight for Parivision. No one still has
He's been a little bit off position. He's wrapping around to join his team. Oh,
snowball.
they found him.
And the boundless onto that Tinker. Roar on the right onto the AA as well. They're struggling to kill 9 class. Takes a little longer than they would have liked, but he is dead nonetheless. But look at Bryle. All the way on the other side of the fight as they drop the Wukongs and the Supernova. But it looks like with the Stampede, Parivision have managed to skip away, and now they can turn. They can play aggressively back into them with this double damage. Ice Blast as the coil snaps, but the snowball save is there. Turns around with Boxy and Saberlight, still dragged back by the X-Mark though. They're trying to focus Satanic's Kunkka. In comes DM, stuns up 2, Insania and Saberlight in trouble as no one picks up another kill.
Oh no, Mickey.
Yes, they killed the Kunkka, but the Sven's in trouble. DM is just hunting him down, no one grabs a double. The puck complete free reign in that fight as Boxy trying to get a little bonus kill at the end, takes out the Ancient Apparition, but with the heroes surrounding him, no longer for this world. A triple kill for no one.
He did get vision on the Phoenix, so puck going in. And that's just a solo kill, I think. A forced ulti maybe? Which is really, really strong. No one.
Tusker bottom. Can we just finish him off? With the coil makes it easy, but now in comes the Sven with a double tap, but he's been rooted up. No one is going to skip away. They've got a stun on Tinker in the back, so Mickey will finish him off, but no one. Phase shift blink, another Waning Rift to the high ground as the Ice Blast on this Beastmaster might cause problems for Liquid because Satanic is arriving. X-Mark Torrent dragging back in. A few little clicks there as 9 class gives him the tip. Right now, Liquid reacting to DM Centaur, who has moved all the way top. There's a very forward position for him, and he does get punished.
High on. No Lincolns yet. Yes, queued up.
One.
Oh, they gotta find him.
Jumps on the wave.
They
find him. The puck in the river. That's a huge one. 8x monster kill streak gone, and Roshan pinged immediately. Monkey King, meanwhile, up in the top jungle, all alone, trying to dodge away from Kunkka and Tinker, but he's been spotted, rooted, caught, and killed.
Look at them sending the A ulti over to the Roche pit. No, they don't need it for this kill, and they're there to punish.
Here comes DM. 3-man stop. Roshan nearly dead. He's gone.
The Aegis is not picked.
No one's picked it up.
It's still there.
3-man torrent. In comes Satanic. The damage from Parivision claps Liquid down in the Roche pit. A massive play from Parivision. And Satanic got the Aegis as well.
It's like weather the storm kind of thing. Oh, Sven just blinked past the puck. That's not what you want to do.
I see Boxy. I don't know if they saw Mickey, honestly. They'll get the catch onto the Tusk and kill him.
Oh, they saw him, all right.
They saw him. They found him. Blink stomp into Ice Blast.
Out of wards.
Pummeling continues.
I think, yeah, maybe they didn't see him on the initial connect. Like, he was there, but maybe they didn't register that they saw him. But then he goes to TP out under a ward. Just unfortunate placement. Great ward, of course.
Well, a roar on Kunkka bottom. Saberlight and Insania going at it. And Satanic's got a BKB on the boat. I don't see him dying.
He's looking for more. Looking for the catch with X-Mark. Could torrent for Vision here if he wants to get it. Just gotta run him down.
Yeah, I see Saberlight now. Dragging back into it with Puck's arrival to make short work of this Beastmaster. Another stun required from DM, but that will get the job done.
Other than pickoffs, Liquid are out here.
They are. I mean, Boxy leading out. Mickey popping his spells to get the jump onto the puck, but the force stab drift away. Face shifts out of danger now as Boxy and Mickey standing against Satanic, trying to fight this Kunkka. But Supernova's gone, God Strength starting to wear out, and this Mickey Sven is just annihilated. Bryle is here with the Wukong to the bound strike. Night Blast, though, incredibly tanky, just stays through it all. Ice Blast over the top, and Liquid serious issues now. Satanic still has Aegis, finally loses his first life. But the rest of Parivision alive, fine, ready to go more. Insania pulled back. You've got no choice where you're going, where you're coming, what's happening. You're being dragged and pushed by Warp Flare and X-Mark. Now Saberlight, the Waning Rift, pulls him closer to Parivision. GG call. Ducalis drops the old chat as Team Liquid struggles out of the laning stage. Didn't really get a grasp on this mid-game, and Parivision threw the puck. Yeah, beautiful stuff.
GG's for game 1. Parivision, absolutely dominant performance here after what was a questionable laning stage for a few of them. It was very hard for no one.
We're going to grab a Luna, apparently. Yeah. So it is Wraith King off lane. They make that shift. A lot of flexibility.
They're going to connect, though, in the river. Ducalis breaks.
Oh, howdy. How you all doing? For them. Terrorblade. Oh, my God. Mickey just shredded. No one gets first blood. And another shrapnel here onto Boxy, who went power shot level 1, is going to get chased down by 9 class.
He's trying to get ahead of him.
Can we get across into the river? Nope, the Wraith Fire Blast is there. 2 kills in a row for Parivision. And already disaster for Team Liquid early on.
Yeah, amazing to get that. Any team will be happy getting 2 kills. Of course, bottom looks like Satanic got a bit too close.
Greedy for the bounty runes. They're like, oh, we can get 4 bounty runes and 2 kills? Liquid say no. Yeah, great time on that Monkey King until minute 8 or so. Sableye and Boxy giving Ducalis the runaround. Finish off the Jakiro, while Satanic needs another couple of hits here through the Fairy Fire to finish off Boxy. Should be able to catch up to do it. He's going to lose a lot of life.
He's got double edge. No, he got body block. First move of the game for the support, making him move through the gates. Coming behind bottom as they've stepped up pretty far. Luna could be in danger.
Yeah, Sableye with Boxy on top of Satanic. Shackle shots there, but the Centaur's dropping low very quickly. Blood Grenade onto Ducalis should secure them the kill on the Jakiro, as Satanic trying to fight back into Insania and Sableye, but trapped in the trees. But look at who's here. Snipers arrive with the shrapnel and the damage, finishes off Sableye, and Insania will fall shortly after. Maybe a third? Boxy, wind run across the bridge and is safe.
What a
great move from no one there to clean up.
Yeah, that was a really good counter gank, TPing in, getting those kills, and also saving Satanic, who again stays alive. Second time he was close to dying this game.
Meanwhile, dying in that mid lane, the 2 supports come in.
Control over the runes because of the tower vault.
Yeah, and then we see that kind of reflection in the net worth chart. As this Centaur down bottom, Stampede not going to help him get out of there. Ice Path and the Eclipse, while up at top, Sniper with this Ringmaster right on top of Insania, who's trying to get some D-wards going. Bryle, level 5, but that power shot missing means Bryle can't continue, and even gets turned on and pushed back.
Yeah, he just pops the strongman tonic and says, yeah, what? Now what? I'm gonna be fine. The Ringmaster, very happy.
Free Madstone on the floor? Or was it free?
Oh, he dodged RP! Oh, what?
No way!
Oh, 9 class.
Ooh.
He's got one more Funhouse Mirror. Could dodge an auto attack if there's one. He doesn't dodge the power shot though.
And this is Bryle who just hit level 6, right? He was level 5 until 7 minutes 30. He hit 6 and then
they lost
Centaur
Centaur
dodge
too?
like that. Well, back in live, Satanic is dominating, picking up another kill on the Centaur, while no one. A hasted Sniper sprinting back towards this Wind Ranger. Foxy getting whittled down. The daggers are flying. The peeps are coming. No one. He wants to finish this one off, and it's going to be 9 class to secure it.
I think they need to just keep their heads down until they get the blink on Magnus and get the level 6 on AA. Insania trying to leech level 6 mid, but gets picked off doing so. Oh? Forces the Jakiro to take the shield rune. They're gonna settle for Jakiro. It's even RPing him.
They'll get him though.
They will.
He's out of there.
It's a bit late
Ducalis
now.
again. Oh, he got 2. Still found them. RP Ice Blast in with a stomp. They killed Ducalis, and Sniper's first life gone. Terrorblade's in here as well, and it looks like they're just going to leave no one for dead.
Yeah, he hasn't used his ult.
Hello? Hello? Bryle in again with another massive RP?
They got
Where did that come from? Yeah, blink and you miss it. No one, and Ducalis trying to run as DM goes in. Aggressive onto Insania. Wraith King not able to finish the job though. Does get turned on as Boxy and Bryle pair up again. Shackle shot and damage forward. Ducalis killed by Saberlight. And the Wraith King about to drop. He walks right past the bounty rune. The frogs come in and help him out a touch, and he's blinked away to safety.
He's still not skilling ulti too. He's saying, if they catch me once, I'm gonna die twice anyway. I'm not skilling it. Keeps running. It's better to just hold it and make the decision later. Magnus looking for a pick. He doesn't have his ulti though. I think he overstepped.
Oh my god, no!
Yeah,
that happens.
I think
Jump on bot though. Saberlight and Boxy trying to get aggressive onto DM here, but Nightclass and Ducalis both backing him up. DM now moves on to Boxy. Saberlight in trouble, taking a lot of damage. And they bring Wraith King down to once. Ducalis falls though as Mickey makes his arrival known, and DM getting pretty pummeled. Does get into the box and away as Luna with a BKB shredding through Mickey. No survival for him as the assassinate lands. Now Boxy and Insania stragglers left to their own devices. A glimmer and a wind run should get Boxy out there, but Insania won't have the same luxury. They saw the Terrorblade. Brawl smoke breaks. In comes DM, jumps in onto Wind Ranger, getting brought down quickly. Boxy trying to shift away from danger, but the assassinate is there. In comes the wheel, but Saberlight has already stampeded to disengage. And Parivision, they want to catch and find a bonus kill. DM launches himself straight into Mickey, finds a stun through the tree line, and this Ringmaster gets jumped by the Centaur, but But Satanic's Luna just comes in with the Eclipse, shredding through Saberlight. No chance of survival. 2 down, and the Terrorblade stopped mid-gate, stunned up, feared and killed. Can't even turn to Sunder.
Wow. They took the fight in a beautiful way, and a lot of it was all thanks to DM. The first initiation on the smoke break, yeah, the DM Wraith King did his job. He hopped in.
Bounce back all that damage that the Luna and Sniper are bringing.
DM. Wraith King is here. Uh-oh.
Ducalis with the Ice Path. Stampede has expired, so DM Ducalis with this next flurry of spells. Chip away at the centaur.
Beating, though.
We see how tanky he is. The Blade Mail's gone. He's still got Crimson Guard to play with, honestly, but an Ice Path and the follow-through stuns with Luna's arrival should now make short work of him. We immediately pan to no one who's talking. It's like, 9 class, you really have to tip him every time you get there. Like, oh, hang on, skewer back on Sniper. No one's sent into the Dire base where he's blasted down, but in comes Satanic. Gets revenge, and the Sniper has the Aegis, of course. Will respawn and reposition to get himself.
You can't stop the Luna. He's got his namesake now, Gareth. The item, it's in his inventory.
Terrorblade in from behind, wanted Ducalis there. Stampede, can we get Mickey out now? Saberlight trying to go in and finish the job, but Satanic and no one offering a barrier of raw damage to shred through Mickey. So Terrorblade, he might have to buy back here if they want to continue fighting. They're losing their barracks. I mean, they're losing their Centaur little by little.
Yeah, it's all falling apart right now. Centaur looks like he wants to try and fight, but DM again, always leading the way.
In the river, and he's found Bryle as the opening target. He's skewered across the Roche pit, but in comes Satanic with a massive Eclipse. Bryle has to BKB and run while Mickey stands and fights. Satanic half health against Saberlight and Mickey. Sunder is there. The Terrorblade standing and battling back as they've killed the Luna off. Liquid, they've only lost the AA so far, but the Terrorblade is finished off. DM comes back in with another flurry of hits. Saberlight being dealt with by 9 class and no one. Centaur's down. And now we're looking at a 3-for-1 with potentially more as Boxy, his life is on the line here. Assassinate from long range. A double kill for no one. 4 down for Liquid.
Not so fast. Holy, the Roche is dying.
Ice Blast is there. Liquid are coming. Roshan's
dead, the Shackle.
Aegis on the floor. The Shackle shot. Hang on. They picked up the Aegis on no one as Ducalis is getting focused by Saberlight and Insania. And they will finish him off.
Magnus?
Still stuff in the pit. There's a cheese and a banner there, which Boxy could go in and steal. But it looks like Liquid just wanting to find pickups.
Oh no, they're on the Magnus.
Anything they possibly can, but you're right. DM has found the Magnus in the back while no one being charged at. They've got Saberlight on him, so Aegis down. Satanic with the Eclipse. He's starting to run around. In the back, Bryle. TP out from him. But the throne is dying in that Dire base. There's chaos everywhere. Liquid trying to scatter to the wind. Insania falls further south as the Mega Creeps in the base were already starting to chip away at the throne. And DM has just beelined it right into Liquid's base.
Yeah, they're coming. They know this is the final nail in the coffin. The one team fight they needed there. Now, Magnus gonna try for a pick, but the Manta?
It's so damn difficult. There's no glyph here for Liquid either, so DM knows he can just stand here, hit the throne, BKB up, blink around, do what he wants. They'll buy back on Mickey's Terrorblade and try and play forward, but Satanic's arrival should secure this now. Bryle, there's an RP on a box.
Keep that box right there, but GG comes out finally as the throne falls. Parivision are going to be the ones to take this in a very, very convincing fashion.